Hello, Rai.
Hi, Chao-Yi.
Thanks very much for introducing us the idea, the conception brought by Kevin Kelly, the idea of, the human co-evolution and coexisting. I think this idea is quite amazing, especially this phenomenon has already happened around us.
Yeah, that's right.
When you talk about this idea, I can't help myself to think about orthodox paradigm. If the human and machine could be united as a unity, then the boundary between human and machine and life and non-life, organic or inorganic, so that would seems to be their boundary seems to be blurred.
Right.
As you referred, traditionally we consider internet as a kind of just physical structure.
Right.
But right now we should consider internet as a combination of human mind, ideas, thoughts with the physical form. Take the fitting chip as an example.
Right, for the appetite.
Yeah. That's right. So the micro-electro or micro-chemical reaction in the body can be controlled by this little fitting chip. So in that way, this little fitting chip play the role of consciousness.
That's right. And what is consciousness?
Mm-hmm.
Some neuroscientists think that consciousness is just the interaction of microelectric signals in the body. In the middle of the 20th century, the Canadian brain neuroscientist Wilder Penfield did a series of experiments where he manipulated electrical current to the brain cortex, and participants had different subjective reactions. Some saw different colors, different sounds, even distant memories.
Oh, that's amazing.
It really is, and the result of these experiments is that consciousness can be considered the result of the movement of electrical current and microactivity in the brain.
So from this perspective, the most complicated and mysterious consciousness movement could be considered as the movement of electrical or the chemical reactions in the neuron. It sounds like a quite materialism way of thinking.
Yeah, it does.
It seems like this experiment and hypothesis is challenging the idea of a very dominant paradigm in the West, which is the dualism offered by Descartes.
Yeah, it is very prevalent.
According to Descartes, the mind and the body has been divided into two separate domains. So Descartes is trying to apply a bifurcated approach to solve this philosophical debate.
Yes, he does. And in dualism, in philosophy, the mind and the body are separated into two separate ontological categories. And this approach believes that the mind and the body can't be reduced to each other. And from this approach, consciousness is viewed on the basis of the division of mind and body. And this perspective has been influential in Europe since the 16th century.
Yes. So, but if we consider the metaphor that Matrix tried to deliver, like what we have mentioned, the unity of human and mind. So maybe the metaphor from Matrix, supports more with the idea of monism instead of dualism.
Yes, and monism has gained traction with philosophers like Spinoza and on through Nietzsche.
That's right. If we mention about the Oriental culture, traditional Oriental culture, especially in China, in Taoism, they say 天人合一, the unity of nature and people.
Okay.
So, and there is another saying in the ancient Chinese text, say 物我一如. 物 means the object, 我 means subject.
Okay.
So it means the object and the subject are actually the one.
Okay.
That's right. So from this perspective, I think Matrix resonates more with the Chinese Asian thought.
Yeah, it does. It does.